Hello dear students, how are you? Hope you are fine, and same is the case with your host and teacher Mahmoud Saad, PGT English, just speaking before you. Okay, today I am going to discuss a lesson with you that is titled as Lost Sibling by Anis Jang. That is an Indian writer and especially from South India. And so far as this lesson is concerned, this is going to tell us a story about the people who have come from Bangladesh after 1971 war between Bangladesh and Pakistan, and when the Bangladesh country was separated and when they got freedom, we can say. And more especially we are going to about the people's condition, the community condition who have migrated from Bangladesh to India at that time and who are presently living either at Simapuri or at Firozabad. So let us move towards the story. Okay my dear, be attentive. Okay, first part of the very first part of the story is that is having the subtitle "Sometimes I find a rupee in the garbage," and this line has a meaning and a relevance for us here. ये line हमारे लिए एक माने रखती है यहाँ पे, एक meaning रखती है यहाँ पे. What is that? Actually, we are going to read here in this portion of story, in this section of story, about a boy who is named as Sahib Alam and who is nicknamed as Sahib. Sahib is actually the boy who has left his native land Bangladesh in 1971 after this war, as I have told, and now he is living a life of what we say misery and very pitiable condition. He has no economic source, he has no parents and he has no relatives to feed him and to look after him. Okay, तो साहिब की काफी जो बुरी स्थिति है, बुरी हालत है, वो हम यहाँ पर पढ़ने जा रहे हैं. So let us be brief and to the point. At the very beginning, the writer says, I asked Sahib, whom I encounter daily on the way. Sahib, writer हमें कहती है, the writer here says as that she often meets this boy Sahib and asks him how about us, why he is doing so. As the line indicates, I find a rupee in the garbage. Actually, when the poet first time meets the boy, when the writer meets the boy first time, she finds her near a heap of garbage and she asks him why, what is he is doing here, ये तू क्या कर रहा है यहाँ पर बच्चे. तो वो कहता है कि इस ढेर से, इस मलबे के कचरे के ढेर से मुझे कभी कभी एक रुपया मिल जाता है, कॉइन मिल जाता है. I find sometimes here a rupee and sometimes even a 10 rupee note. Okay, this is very pathetic condition that is narrated here by the writer by Anis Jang. ये इन लोगों की जो इस सीमापुरी एरिया में रहते हैं, इनकी मतलब दर्दनाक हालत यहाँ पर बताई जा रही है, जिसको सुन के, जिसको देख के इंसान के दिल के तार तार हिल जाते हैं. What sort of condition they are facing and how their life is going on. Okay, my dear students, see, the writer here goes on with an interaction with this boy Sahib and poses him so many questions. उससे बहुत सारे सवालात करती है. बच्चे आप स्कूल क्यों नहीं जाते हैं? साहिब replies that he would go definitely, but there is no school in his locality. Once they construct there, and I will go to that school. And next to it, the writer asks him, and Anis Jang asks him, if I construct a school of my own, will you come to that? The boy very enthusiastically says that I will attend definitely that if you construct a van. And more ironically, after some days, when the boy meets the writer, he poses him the question whether you have made your suku ready or not, and at that time the writer is very embarrassed and she can't reply, and she only cuts a sorry figure that the suku can't be made within 24 hours time, round the clock job it is not going to be. Okay, dear students, then she meets other boys like Sahib who don't have slippers to wear, who don't have good clothes, who have rough and tough ragged clothes on their bodies, and they have nothing to do except one thing that is called rag picking. वो बस यही छोटी छोटी चीज़ें, फटी पुरानी स्टील की चीज़ें या लोहे की या मतलब एल्युमिनियम की जो भी इस कचरे में उनको मिलती हैं, चाहे कागज़ मिलता है, चाहे कोई भी जिसका कोई वैल्यू हो मार्केट में, उसको उठा के वो अपने ठेले में भर के ले जाते हैं, मार्केट में बेच के और उससे अपना पेट पालते हैं. That is going to be the first part here. That is going to be the first part here, where we know about the boys whose job is rag picking and who are wandering like the morning birds, who appear like the morning birds in the streets of this